Hello everyone and welcome to Skyrim Modded to Hell 4K edition. The prologue, I think. I think this is a prologue. The reason I say that is because, you know, when you have 255 mods installed, it's good to play with a character for a while and just kind of see how things go. Because as you play, you might see that some mods are conflicting, some mods aren't working, maybe you don't like some mods, maybe there's some missing meshes, you know, there's all kinds of weird little things that you might want to change and alter until you get your mod list just right and perfect. So we might do like a prologue and then end up creating like the real character, like the final character after the load order is like supremely polished. It might be all right as is though. I guess we'll have to see. Also calling it a prologue because right now I'm kind of just testing to make sure my settings are all right with the video recording and the audio balance and all of that. So this is Skyrim Modded to Hell 4K edition with 255 mods installed exactly. The prologue. And we're going to create a new character. And I think right now this is kind of just a test for me. Is everything still working? Is anything going to explode? Do I have the video right? The audio balance right? But I might as well record it and put it up for you guys as the prologue to this new series. And I'm going to be a male this time, a male wood elf to be precise. I think I'm going to be sort of a hunter, mountain man, woodsman type, but I'm going to dabble in all sorts of things. I'm not going to do such a strict role play this time, I think. I mean, if you guys want to help me come up with some sort of story, I'll go with that. As far as scripting, dialogue and doing cutscenes and things like I used to do, maybe if it gets big enough again that people are actually watching, I would definitely consider that. But for now, that was a lot of time and work that I don't necessarily have at the moment. But I'm not ruling it out, depending on the reception to this. So let's see. First, I want to change his eyes and his brows. And what is up with this extreme music? Oh, that's another thing. You'll notice that I have added a lot of new tracks to the soundtrack that will automatically play. Non-replacers, so the original music is still there. Just a whole lot of additional musical content and sound effects as well as a whole slew of other things. 255 mods installed. The first Skyrim Modded to Hell in 4K, or at least that's what I'm going to try to do for you guys. We'll see how it goes. And you know, actually come to think of it, because of all the new audio tracks in the soundtrack, I probably won't be able to monetize any of these videos. So if you guys want to see me continue to bring you Skyrim Modded to Hell 4K edition, consider pledging $1 to my Patreon, because I really don't think I'm going to be able to monetize a single one of these videos because of all the new soundtrack content added, and just because YouTube is getting so strict with their monetization policies. I've had all kinds of stuff demonetized, saying it was not within the community guidelines that were just completely innocuous, no cursing, no nothing salacious whatsoever. So I don't really know how they decide that anymore, but I can barely monetize anything anymore, it seems. So let's go with a lower brow height on this. I think it's a little high. That's pretty good. I guess those brows are all right for now. I'm not going to perfect the character right now. I'll do all that later. Right now, I'm just going to tweak him just a tad to make the nose width just a wee bit less wide, not a whole lot. That's pretty good. And let's check out the nose length. Where did it go? Where did it go? There's so much stuff here. Okay, nose bridge, nose width. Okay, I'm just gonna, actually that looks pretty good already. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Again, not going to try to perfect the character right now. Not worried about that. Let's see. Scars, war paint. Mouth part. I guess those scars are alright for now. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Nose color, why is it on black? That's weird. Let's do like a slightly reddish. After all, he's out in the cold a lot. You know, another thing I don't really like that always happens with the elves is their eyes are so deep set. I don't want it quite that deep set into the skull. I don't want them bugging out either, but that's pretty good. And then actually, while I'm here, I want to adjust the eye height. And the eye size as well, actually. What just happened? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's make the eyes a little bigger. And I also feel like the eye width is just a little bit too much as well. Just a little bit too extreme. Is that too big on the eyes? I might have gone a little bit too much. Whatever, I can tweak it all later. Okay, eye width is a little too much for my liking. Just bring that in just a tad. And eye height maybe down just a bit. I wish he would quit moving around so much. All right, that's good enough. We can tweak him later. You know what? I don't like the mouth. It looks like he's wearing lipstick. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, now it just looks like he's wearing white lipstick though. Let's go in there and customize that a bit. Oh, see, yeah, it's definitely white. When I put the layer on full, it's like full on white. So let's give it a little color, but not, I just don't want that lipstick look. A little color and make it dark. I just feel like his lips should be slightly darker than the rest of his facial skin tone, but without being like lipstick red. I don't want that. That's pretty good. That might be a little too black looking. And actually it's kind of too purplish. Let me get a little more red. A little more red in there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe a little bit darker and more saturated, but just short of being lipstickish. That's pretty good. I can work with that for now. Well, maybe change it a little bit later, not right now. All right, let's do some hair, and I can't see the hair because it's so dark, so let me just brighten up the hair a little bit, give him there. Now at least I can see it. Actually, let's go a little bit lighter so I can really see it, see what's going on here. Okay, there we go. So I have a bunch of the obvious, choices, the Apache hairs, but then I also have the KS hairdos, and there's a KS hairdos HDT physics extension mod that alters the KS hairdos to have physics, but I think it only works with the female hairs, unfortunately, unless I just have not found the file yet that would do the same for males. So I don't think these are going to have animations to them, but I might look into that because it's possible that they have a male version, that someone's made a male version of the HDT physics extensions for the KS hairdos, so we'll find out. Most of these hairs are pretty bad, pretty douchey. I also don't want his hair color to be this. I just did that so I could actually see what kind of hair we had going on here. I want it to be a little darker though. Maybe even darker than that. Let's go. Yeah, that's pretty good. And let's just do that. Let's do that for now. And that hair's all right, I guess. It's not too bad. I don't know if that's what I want to stick with, but okay. One other thing I want to do real quick here is change his skin tone a little bit. I'm gonna go full saturation so we can see what the skin tone actually is. Okay, so it's basically golden. He's got a golden skin tone, so I'm gonna redden that up just a little bit, not too much, and then go back to less saturated and just have a little bit more of a pinkish flesh look than a golden one. And then we'll lighten it up a bit, although he should look a little tan, like he spent some time out in the woods, maybe a little less saturated still. A little darker, a little less saturated. That's pretty good. That's good enough for now. I can further tweak it later. All right, so I think this is not necessarily what he's going to end up being for sure, like once it's all said and done, but I would say that's good enough for now. So let's finish and name this guy. Oh, fuck, I don't know. There we go. I'm just going to pretend I meant literally. Fuck, I don't know. And then I'm going to go in here and first things first, I'm going to change. Oh, it's not even there yet. I was too fast. I beat it to the punch. I got to wait a second. All right, let's see if it's in there now. First thing I'm going to do is change the customizable camera and go with a field of view of, normally I like a wide field of view. I wouldn't normally go this wide, but in 4K I feel like it's going to be okay. Some of you might not like it this wide, but I kind of do. So I might tweak it later if it proves to be too much. All right, so all the other mod configuration I'm not going to do yet. This is the prologue. After all, this is kind of just a test. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the statue of Mara. And I am camping in the woods.
Can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Okay, so I obviously have Frostfall, You Sleep, or Frostfall, Hunterborn, Realistic Needs and Diseases all merged with the You Sleep patch. And so I will be doing a lot of survival stuff, a lot of hunting, crafting, eating, skinning, gathering pelts, butchering meat, camping in the woods, building fires to keep warm with Frostfall, all of that sort of thing. So essentially the sort of living in the woods and being sort of a mountain man, hunter, forager, gatherer kind of character is going to play really well into those mods, I believe. So that's kind of what I'm going with, although I'm going to dabble in all sorts of different things. I want him to be at least competent with magic, and I probably won't go brutish two-handed stuff. I'll probably stick mostly with shield and one-handed sword as far as melee weapons are concerned. And then probably get pretty decent at alchemy so I can do lots of potions and poisons and things of that nature. Okay, so we are in here now, and I'm gonna just kind of give it a second for all these things to load up here. Begin your new life. Oh, also, I am using an Xbox 360 controller. I know that bugs you guys, but right now I'm just trying to get things set up. And also, to bring this to you guys in 4K, I'm in a room where my computer stuff is not. I mean, my actual computer is, obviously, because I'm playing the game on it, but I haven't brought in everything yet, just because it's a pain to try to find a place for it all in here. So I'm going to use the 360 controller for now. That will probably not be permanent. That'll probably be subject to change. So, all right. So one of the first things I want to do before I start the realistic needs and diseases and Frostfall and all those things that will straight up kill me if I actually wait in the game without eating and sleeping and things like that, is I want to wait a little bit till it's a bit brighter, just so I can really see my character and see what's going on. Look at all the textures I've installed, the grasses, the trees, the shaders, all that stuff. I want a nice bright sunny day so I can really see it all. And then we'll just naturally let the weather effects play out as they play as we go. But right now, just to start, I want a bright, beautiful, sunny day. It's a little better, a little less cloudy. That'll do for now. Okay, so since I have such a wide field of view on, I can't really get all that close to my character, as you can see, but that's okay. I've got some idle animations that aren't in the standard game. I've actually got a bunch of them that it randomly chooses between, so if you stand still long enough, you'll just start playing one out. And then also there are the animations that come with things like Frostfall and campsites. I think that's the name of the mod, that just he warms his hands over the fire and things like that. So Then I've got cooking pot over here at my campsite. I've got player head tracking on, obviously, so he's going to be like looking around at stuff, looking at the fire, looking at the pot, whatever. Right now it looks like he's looking at his shoes. I don't know what that's about, but okay, so I've got a storage sack here that, based on what I chose with alternate start live another life, it's given me sort of just a starting blend of odds and ends here. So I'm going to go ahead and take those, and I've got dynamic things installed. So things like wood piles, barrels, crates, they are all searchable and lootable, every last one, with dynamic content. So that's pretty cool. Most of the time it's garbage, but it's still pretty fun. I like to be able to open and loot and search every little last thing in the game. I'm going to take this woodcutter's axe because right now it might be my only weapon, and I'm also going to, nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Not what I wanted to do at all. But we'll go ahead and do this. I have got the enhanced, I think it's called the enhanced first person camera mod, and that's basically going to allow me to see my body as I move around and run about the world. But it also changes all of these typically third person activities into first person, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, they're a little wonky because they're not really designed for first person. They're not really polished by any means, but it's kind of neat actually to be doing all this stuff in first person and kind of see what it would look like. And also just to not be forced into third person every time that happens is kind of nice. How many of these can I back out of this? How many of these do I need, really? Well, I guess it won't hurt to have some firewood with frostfall. I didn't know he was going to do this many though. Doesn't he usually just do like 3 and stop? What's going on? Can I end this now? Okay, I think you got enough. I think you got... Okay. I didn't know he did it that many times. I thought it was like 3 chops and the animation's usually done. Alright, so here we are. So one thing I want to do is I've got a shortcut key for all kinds of things. So with this E and B, I can hit Shift F7 to turn on the depth of field, but I don't like to use it always because, for example, when I'm just running around the world, I kind of like to be able to see all the trees with the utmost clarity and all of the scenic landscapes and environments without any sort of blur effect on. And what it's doing right now in third person is it's automatically focusing on him since he's center of the screen. So it considers that center of what you're looking at, because it's basically based on where the crosshair is, which is always in the center of the screen. Well, if you're in third person, it's almost as if you've got a crosshair on your character's back, which wants to focus him. So one thing I probably would want to do is change my camera so that my character is out and to the left just a bit. And maybe also, just to make it a little more cinematic, raise the camera up a bit, because we don't really need to see a whole lot of the ground beneath his feet. We kind of just need to see what's above and in front of him. So we'll kind of do something a little more like that. That might be too much, but we'll play with it. We'll play with it. At least we don't have the focus all out, that like anything beyond him out of focus. So that's good. Another thing I like to do is go into this better free camera and change my increase field of view. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have to go to gameplay, turn off the 360 controller momentarily, go back into mod configuration, go into better free camera, set increase field of view to forward bracket and decrease to left bracket, and then reset field of view. I'm gonna do this little guy, this little backslash guy, and then the default field of view on this, every time I change anything or go into a menu and back out, it's going to change it, because this mod is technically kind of in conflict with customizable camera, but I want them both for what I want to achieve. So I'm gonna have to try to make them work nice together, play nice together. So we're gonna do that, and then let's see. I want to let's see. I want to set up toggle animation, toggle clipping, become unstuck. All that stuff could probably come in handy for sure. Okay, in customizable camera, I also like to set up a toggleable camera that is hotkeyed to a specific key. Proper aiming, I do want that on. Okay, view mode key. I think this is what I want. I think. You know what? I have to set that in a moment though. I'll go back to that. Okay, I don't think I need the keyboard anymore. I think that's all. I'll probably find another thing I need it for, but for now I think I'm going to turn back on the 360 controller. Go back in here. All right. So now I'm going to go back to customizable camera. Hold on, I have to exit and go back in. Customizable camera. I'm going to set a view mode key, and I'm going to change this view mode zoom. Let's see, what do I want exactly this to be? Okay, that's not what we want. Okay, so this is our view mode camera. I'm going to have an alternate camera for a more cinematic look when I'm walking around, not in battle, and just kind of exploring, taking a stroll, what have you. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the, let's see, view mode horizontal. I think this way pushes him to the left, I believe. Let's check that out. Yep, okay. And then if I decrease the field of view so it's not so wide sometimes. Okay, and then I want him, and then I have a hotkey to automatically reset it, which is pretty nice. And then I want to actually put him a little bit more out to the side. Let's try 80. I'm thinking rule of thirds here, but maybe even a little more extreme than rule of thirds. And then, yeah, that's pretty good. That might be a little much, actually. And then, I'm gonna go back in here and do, whoops. Vertically, I want him to be a little higher up. Let's see if that does it, or if I needed to go the other way. Yep, I needed to go the other way. Okay, so, okay, so let's just go, let's go 40, see what that does. That's too much. I don't really want, well, let's get the zoom right real quick. I'm gonna have this be a little bit of a closer shot. I don't really know. Let's see, 400. Oh, that's opposite of what I want. But it doesn't go much farther this way though. Let's just try 0 and see where that's at. Oh, that's very close. Okay. I'm gonna do like 50. Let's do 70. Okay, that's still way too close. I thought it started at 100 though, and that wasn't nearly close enough. Maybe it didn't start at 100. Let's try 100 actually. Let's see what that is. Okay, yeah, that's... I think this was also maybe a little bit too far, and... yeah. Vertical is too high, or the character's too high. Okay, that's pretty close actually. I think I just have the zoom in maybe a little too much still. All right. Okay. So he's head at about the third, about a third. I think that's pretty good. I know I'm super super particular about this kind of stuff, guys. Sorry, just bear with me here for a minute. Let's go with I hope you guys are enjoying these new soundtrack tunes, by the way. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm just gonna make him not quite so far out. Maybe a little bit less than that even. That's not what I wanted. That's good enough for now, I think. Here, actually, wait, let me take a look at this. Yeah, and it's cropped below the knees. That's like a photography 101 no. So we're going to go back in. You guys are like, seriously? This guy has to have this shit just right. Alright, it's a little closer to what I want, but now he's a little too far to the left for my liking. I'm not going to tweak everything to this degree, guys, don't worry. But this is that's why this is the prologue. We set things up, we test everything out, we see what we like, get everything perfect. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, guys. Okay, I'm going to go with 45 on this, I think. Let's see what that looks like. It's a little better. That's more like a third. That's pretty good. I'll leave it at that for now. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and save it then. And let me just go ahead and test this resetting the field of view hotkey that I set up a second ago. So bam, we can go right back to a wide field of view again, or go back into the close field of view with the brackets. Whoops. Yeah, just like that. Cool. So that's pretty good. And I can spin this around him and check out his face in a not so wide field of view, so that he's not all distorted at the edges. So I will now have a customized swappable camera for when I want a little bit more of a cinematic sort of rule of thirds view of our character while he's just walking around and I'm not like in combat or in any immediate danger or anything. But there is a little bit of a problem, and that is the depth of field that I was talking about earlier is occasionally trying to focus on him, so I think he's not quite far enough out to the side. There, we'll go with that. I'm gonna save it there. And now I have a little camera I can swap to and from on the fly, like so. And this one is going to be better suited to the wider depth of field, or the wider field of view rather. Okay, I'm gonna take off my hat so I can get a look at my guy here in some broad daylight scenario. I don't really think I like that hair. I have new animations for all the walking, running, spell casting, sneaking, you name it. So we'll see if we like those. The animation is something I feel like deserves a lot of time and attention and tweaking, because it's one of the, I think, weakest links of the vanilla Skyrim game, and if we can get that a lot better, it will greatly improve the experience, I feel like. But there are so many animation packs out there, and so many of them are pretty good but have like 2 or 3 things in them that aren't that good and would probably be probably be a mod pack or an animation pack that has better sets for specific things. Like one pack might have great, you know, like one-handed combat animations, but then have really terrible sneaking animations, just for an example. So that's something we might have to tweak as we go, and like really pick and choose like what we kind of don't like and what might be better out there, and so on and so forth. So all right, now that I'm kind of seeing the character in the game world, I'm not really liking that hair all that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it, and then I'm just gonna go to the show race menu alternative. We're gonna cast this, open the race menu up, and we're gonna tweak him a little bit. Okay, so he looks pretty good, but oh, can I use that little bracket trick and change the field of view in here? No. Okay. So I want to change the hair. First of all, I still don't really like that hair. Let's see if there's anything just slightly less douchey. Wait. Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel like it needs to be slightly darker though, still. Yeah, whoops, I didn't want to go that far with it. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look close up. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel like his face looks a little too gaunt maybe though. Needs a little bit more cheek action, but he is an elf, so I guess that's kind of the look. I'm gonna go a little darker on the hair. Let's try that. That's pretty good. What do you guys think? Is it too dark now? All right, and the other thing I'm gonna do is he's a little bit too beefy. He's not gonna be like a big two-handed axe or halberd hefting character. He's more agile. He runs around chasing his prey and hunting, and I feel like he's just weighs a little bit too much. Let's go with about 33-ish. That looks a lot better, or that might be a little too much. We can give him a bit of muscle. 37. That's 37. All right. Fuck I Don't Know is ready. Or let's jump right back in there with Fuck I Don't Know. You guys can help me come up with a better name. For now, I just have no ideas. I'm just trying to get all this stuff set up right. So, all right, now let's take a look at our beautiful, handsome young boy. Yeah, that's quite a bit better. I can dig that. What is happening behind me? What was that? Okay, well anyways, so I'm gonna save this and let's go. I'm just gonna do a quick run through of the mod configuration now. Actually, this stuff, I do have a very specific thing I want to do with it, so I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I'll probably do that off camera at some point. And I'm not gonna mess with that right now either. Mostly I'm just gonna make sure this stuff is all active. Bounty gold is something we will have to set later because, well, I mean, I guess I could set it right now. The thing is, I have things much more difficult than the standard game, so we're gonna need a lot more than that to make it worth it, especially with the increased ASIS spawns, where when we go to take out a Forsworn camp or a bandit leader, there's going to be like 70 fucking bandits, you know, compared to the typical Skyrim spawn rate. So we definitely, I mean, these things, I did a few test runs with these mods installed as I was installing these and kind of tweaking, and I mean, it would take me, gosh, a couple of times to clear out a bandit camp, or you know, or like a ruins or a cave or something. It would take me, I remember there was one old fort that took me, gosh, probably like 3 hours almost to finish. So yeah, we need some gold. We need some good gold. Probably more like 400, for this, at least 300 for a bandit bounty. Dragons, we're gonna have to do at least 100. Maybe giants don't need to be quite that much, although they're gonna be pretty difficult too. Let's do 800 for giants. And then leveled gold we'll do 100 each for bandits, 200 each level for, or 150, that's pretty good for Forsworn. Giants should probably be like 400, and dragons should be all the way probably. I don't know, we'll tweak that. That might be too much. That might be giving me a little bit too much money. We'll have to see how difficult it is as we go. Okay, campfire building is realistic. I don't think I need to do a whole lot of tweaking with this, actually. Let's see. Oh, compatibility with equipping overhaul is selected. That's good because I do have that. Profile, I don't want to save a profile right now. Complete crafting, I don't think there's anything I have to do with this right now. Convenient horses, there are. I think when you're on a controller you want double tap. Fast dismount in combat, I don't want auto loot. I need to make sure that's off. Let's see, where is that? Auto loot mode, basic, advanced. What is this? Basic, slain enemies will have their inventory opened automatically. Basic or specific items looted according to defined rules. Advanced, oh, that's kind of neat. Equipment includes all armor, clothing, jewelry, and weapons can be looted automatically, or I can set that to stash or ignore. Well, what's what it was? If item is stashed, it will display asterisk symbol and notification. Huh. Yeah, I think I would honestly just like to turn this off. I want it to be realistic. I want to have to get off the horse to see what an enemy is carrying that I've defeated, not just automatically take all the stuff. Horse charge is on. Do I want follower horses? I think I might have a mod that messes up follower horses. I might have to look into that a bit, but we'll leave it on for now because, I mean, I don't even have any followers right now anyways. And once I do obtain some followers, if things get a little messed up, then I'll go from there and look into it a little bit. All right, so moving on. Deadly dragons. Difficulty, expert. We'll move it to insane if that's not difficult enough, but I'm pretty sure in this mod, expert is insane. So important NPCs are essential. That's probably a good thing to tick because these dragons are going to just fuck everything in their path. So dynamic things, containers, and activators. I think there's something I used to tweak on this way back in the day, but I don't think they have it anymore in the newest versions of this. So I think it's okay. Containers are destructible. Dynamic barrels and crates are destructible. Hit them with your axe and they will drop their content. +1 firewood. That's kind of cool. Huh. Interesting. Permanently remove bushes. See, a lot of this stuff I will get into more in depth later. I just kind of want to get the thing going right now. And I basically don't want you guys to have to sit here and suffer through me tweaking every little thing. I'm turning on the hotkey for that because it makes it more compatible with another mod I have, and turning off the realistic unequip because it's problematic with some other things I've got going on. Toggle smelters, patches. I need immersive citizens compatibility for that because I do have immersive citizens. I accidentally just skipped footprints, but I think I don't need to do anything to footprints anyways. Frostfall is enabled. We might as well get it going now. Okay, so we'll give this a second to load everything up. So now we can get hypothermia and die. You are now prepared to face a colder, harsher Skyrim. Now they changed, I'm pretty sure they changed the Frostfall thing where you used to have to unequip and re-equip a thing to... or no, it was you had a spell, inspect item, if you wanted to change something's coverage and warmth rating. But now I'm pretty sure you do that all within the MCM, the mod configuration menu. Let's go into footprints and just make sure I was right in the fact that you don't really have to do a whole lot here. I think everything's pretty much... I don't have any custom footprint effects, I don't think. So, oh wait. What did that say? Recommended for you grids to load 5? As you run around the 5x5 loaded area, you will accumulate NPCs with the effect until they unload again. This means that on default U grids you can see as many as 25 active. Okay, well, recommended limit for what? The NPC limit? So remember, I do have U grids to load 5 INI, I think. As you run around the 5x5, you accumulate NPCs with the effect of the. This means it's on default Euclids. You can see as many as 20. Okay, I guess I'll put that on 25. I don't know if it recommends that. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need 50. Okay, Frostfall. Let's go back in here. Exposure, wetness, warmth, gameplay, exposure rate, frigid water is dangerous. I think I usually turn this to... No, I'm going to leave that on. I'm going to disable fast travel, and then armor and clothing. Okay, yeah, this is where you now change your various items. If something from a mod, for example, comes up and doesn't have any warmth or coverage rating because it's added by a mod and Frostfall doesn't know what to do with it, you can come in here and set it to whatever you want. I'm keeping the player frost shader and player wetness shader off in Frostfall in lieu of wet and cold's effects, which I'm going to use instead. Profile, advanced, I don't think I need to mess with any of that for right now. Let's get out of here. Okay, weapon sling, slot number, inventory always visible, weight enable for NPCs. I don't know if that's going to be buggy or not, so I'll probably leave that alone for now. I might try it eventually. Version check. Okay, yeah, got all that. Credits. I don't think there's anything I need to do to that one. Hunterborn I do need to activate. I'm trying to get through this pretty quickly, guys, because I can always tweak all this later. Right now I'm just kind of trying to get everything going. This has got to declothe me and add my clothes back, I guess. My guy's still a little bit too buff to be a more agile type character. He might be. Oh well. You begin to warm up. Done. Frostfall is done. Okay. Hunterborn, I'm going to do, let's see. Field dress. Again, I can set up hotkeys for all that. That's cool. I'm going to enable Monster Hunter on this. And custom pelts. I do have a custom texture for some animals, but I don't know for sure if that's what that means. I'm gonna go ahead and come back to that later. Immersive citizens, general, yes, that's all fine. I don't care. Don't care. Immersive armors. I don't think you have to do anything to this really. Oh, you can just alter the distribution and deactivate some armors. Immersive creatures. Oh, I gotta back out of the menu and go back in. Okay, immersive creatures, where are you? Okay, so version preset, I want to do purist. I'll leave the spider though, and I'm going to leave it on adept difficulty. We'll see how that goes, especially because everything is altered by ASUS anyways, and dual combat realism. Nothing is going to be easy. So, if anything, I would need to lighten that probably. Immersive, where was I? Immersive creatures, okay. General, advanced, I think there's something else I need to toggle here. Nope, I think we're good on that. Immersive HUD, okay, I like to have a hotkey to bring up the compass. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Oh, I usually change the transparency on it though too. Where was that? Wait, creatures? Why is it showing creature stuff in immersive HUD? You go back in there. Whoops. Immersive HUD. Oh, okay, here we go. So where is my transparency? Okay, compass. Let's not do 100. Let's try 85. I don't need it to be. Yeah, that's plenty. I don't need it to be at 100. Okay, mod configuration. Immersive HUD, Lanterns of Skyrim. I don't think I have to do anything to this one. I can change the radius and stuff on that, and I think on this you can change it to hostile, where you can actually get killed by lightning strikes. I don't really care about that, to be honest. I just feel like it would be an annoyance more than anything cool or immersive. Let's see. Fendrix magic. Not gonna worry about that right now. I don't I don't think I really have anything to do on that. Player head tracking, yeah, that's fine. Realistic needs and diseases, we're gonna start. Exit the menu. Now I will do a bit of tweaking on this one because I don't really quite like how realistic needs and diseases is standard, where it becomes a little bit more of a tedious sort of an annoyance, a tedium than a fun thing. The fatigue rate is fine. Thirst rate, I think I think I'll stay at 8 on that. The hunger rate is just ridiculous. I tried to base it. I played around with this a lot and based it on how much I would actually eat and thought about, you know, okay, if I slept this much and woke up, how hungry would I be? If I waited this long and stopped, how hungry would I be? And I kind of found that the default 6 on the hunger rate was a little much. Like the amount that he has to eat to be full after sleeping a night is like, no one eats that much. Like I don't know anyone that eats that much. So okay, die of thirst I want on alcohol and disease. This stuff is all kind of ridiculous, so I usually tweak it. Like 10% chance of catching a disease from sleeping in a bedroll, really? And stale food gives a greater chance of disease than raw food. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really like that, so I usually change this stuff, although I do put this higher. And then the river water should probably not give you a disease. It could make you sick though. I think, what do I usually put that at? I might leave that at 10 actually. The dirty bedroll, I don't know about that. Stale food, let's put that at 12. I don't know, I might come back to that. I don't think that's quite how I like it. Food spoilage, remove spoiled food toggles, we'll leave that. Simply knock, gotta have that on. Failure timeout, base success rate, profiles, yeah, that's fine. I might change that base success rate to 40 at some point. I want this at 3 for now. Might have to change that at higher levels when we start facing higher enemies. Font size, I think I'm gonna change this to small. Dance of Death, we need to put on take off the perk restriction system and player kill move immunity so we can get rid of all the spinning death animations and all that shit. Notice board, okay, now this is for a mod that, let's see if I can remember how we did this before. Dragon bounty needs to be at least 1,000, probably more like 1,500. They're so hard with deadly dragons. Forsworn, that's maybe too much. I should probably set it to whatever I had the other one at, but we'll just get it. We'll just get it better. Get it closer. I wish there was a faster way to scroll that. Giant bounty, that should be probably 800 or 900. Rescue a citizen, I don't. Slay the beasts. Slay the beasts should be, if it's what I'm thinking it is, it should probably be pretty up there. Escaped criminal, slay the undead. I'll tweak all this later. Okay, so here's some follower. I'm not gonna mess with her right now. Ultimate follower overhaul. Let's see, don't need to reset anything. Max followers 15 is fine. That's probably too many if anything. I'm not gonna mess with her right now. Wearable lanterns, that's fine. I don't want to change any of that. We gotta make sure this is enabled. Mode default and drips, all the shaders are on. People equip hoods. Breath in the cold. Okay, wonders of weather options. Rain splashes level heavy because I've got the True Storms, Supreme Storms, Climates of Tamriel all running in tandem, so I'm probably going to need heavy rain splashes. Performance mode, what is this? The number of splash impact effects is reduced by half. We can try going all out on that. Let's see what happens. This I think should be down because I have another mod that adds interior rain effects when you are indoors. Rainbows after rain, frequency of shooting stars. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I can tweak all that later. I think that's everything. I think we're good. I think we are good. And my guy is really warming his hands and looking at his shoes. He's fascinated by those boots. Okay, so let's check this storage sack. Did I already get everything out of there? I guess I must have. And I was gonna search this wood pile earlier, but started chopping wood instead. I need some kindling so that if I need to start a fire, I'll be able to do that. And let's brew something up. Oh, I don't have any ingredients to yet. But see how it goes into a first person there with the enhanced first person camera. Instead of forcing you into the default third. That's kind of nice. Okay. So here we are in Skyrim and we've got everything set up. So hopefully everything will be to our liking. I will probably actually go through, guys, and tweak a lot of that more in depth off camera. Just so you guys don't have to see it all and sit there and watch. So that might be kind of annoying for you. Okay, so here we go. And I'm actually going to hit my hotkey for toggling off the depth of field because I want to see all the crisp, beautiful trees in the distance for now. And I'm going to take off his helmet for now so we can see that. The beautiful hair. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good hair. What do you guys think? It's like the least douchey one of that mod pack, so that's probably alright. What do you guys say? You know, I should probably actually go ahead and favorite some of this stuff so I can start working with the hotkey menu stuff, favorite menu stuff. I should probably do that with some of my magic as well. I should probably do flames, forage, healing, primitive cooking, scrimshaw, sense direction, weather sense, drink from stream, command animal, check needs, and then I should probably go ahead and favorite some healing potions as well, and then I'll save it up right now. We gotta come up with a name besides fuck I don't know, guys. Okay, so there is a bandit camp down here, if I remember correctly, and I wonder if it'll add increased bandit spawns because of the whole ACES thing going on. Oh shit, they see me. Maybe I should just leave them alone. Maybe if I wait around long enough with all these mods I have installed with immersive creatures and immersive patrols and monster mod merged with high level enemies and all those crazy things I have going, maybe they'll just get attacked and die if I sit here long enough and wait. I wouldn't be surprised at all, to be honest. A lot of elk running around, it looks like. Look at these guys drawing their swords and putting them back in over and over. Okay, I'm gonna try to hide and at least take out one of them. Is F5 still quick save? I think so, because that just... Oh, there's a fucking wolf in my face. Fucking wolf in my face. Go attack the bandits, you jackasses. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna lead you into the bandit camp. Oh, fuck. There. Enjoy those. Enjoy those. Oh, God. They're still all just chasing me. They're not fighting each other yet. Are they fighting each other now? Yes. Good, good, good. I'm just gonna sit back and watch this. Oh, there are more wolves coming too. Thanks, Asus. I appreciate you right now. Oh shit, the wolves killed everyone and are now after me. I did not expect that to end so quickly. Oh wait, no, there's more. What's happening? Oh shit. Oh yeah, there's another person down here. I'll lead them over here. Follow me, wolves, follow me. Follow me, boys. Yeah. Here, there's a guy for you. There's a guy for you. Oh, why did I randomly aim up into the sky at the last second before I released the arrow? Man, this guy's a badass. He's like, I'll kill every last one of you bastard wolves. He's not scared of them, although he's doing some weird dance over here now. He's like stomping his foot at them. Where are they? These wolves are terrified. They've run away with their tails tucked between their legs at this brave and fearsome soul. Who are you? Let me shake your hand, gent. You fine gent. Talsgar the Wanderer. He's freaking out, dude. Somebody needs to put him out of his misery. He's like, kill me. Is it getting a little foggy over here? Did I just see some fog? Oh well. I'm gonna take all these bandits' possessions. I had to do so little work in that whole skirmish, in that whole interaction. I just picked up a wooden plate that I did not mean to grab. I'm gonna drop that. Wooden plate dropped. Unwanted. Discarded. Where are you? I hear you. I hear you, you fucker. Oh well. Oh my god. What even happened here? This wasn't all from the wolves. There was some sort of huge battle here between the bandits and Imperial soldiers that happened just before I came, apparently. Oh my gosh, if I take all of this stuff, I'll have a lot to sell, but the bad part will be I'm not going to be able to carry it all. Okay, let me really think about what all I want to take here. There are so many dead people to loot. I guess I'll just take them all and then go through and drop a bunch of shit I don't want afterward. When I can actually go through my inventory and kind of sort through it all. Oh, I'm carrying too much. Oh my god. So much looting going on right off the bat. I just stumbled into a bunch of dead people from some sort of battle from before I even arrived. That's fantastic. Well, okay then. So I guess I'm gonna go through some of this stuff now since I can't run. First I need a cloak. Yes. I don't need common clothes. I don't need 3 bracers, 2 helmets, 2 shoes. I will keep the gold necklaces because they're quite valuable. The hide stuff is not really worth a lot, especially the boots, bracers. Helmet's not too bad. So the warmth on this is 60. The coverage is 0. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Then we got fur armor's really good warmth and coverage, but yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of that stuff. The Imperial armor is warmth 125, armor 33, 125. So actually, that would be better if I put that on. And the coverage is 72, and this is sleeveless, so it's not gonna be as good. I guess I'll get rid of that for now, although I could sell it. But Imperial boots, so armor and warmth 13, 12. Fur shoes, yeah, so these are really pretty bad on armor in comparison, but the warmth is slightly better. I don't want to freeze. I'll probably keep the fur for now. I don't know. I could sell a bunch of this stuff though. Imperial light armor, so that's 125, armor 26. I don't I don't think I want to be good in heavy armor, actually, so I think I maybe will wear this. However, I'm going to keep that so I can sell it. I probably will just keep the helmet and the armor if I'm just going to sell stuff. I don't really need boots, bracers. In fact, I don't need 3 of each at the very least. So armor 8 and 12 on those boots. And the first shoes are 6 and 15. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The warmth might be better. The coverage is not great on those either, though. Maybe I will wear the Imperial Light boots and get rid of all this fur stuff for now. Imperial Light helmet, I don't need 3 of those. Imperial Shield, I don't. Oh, those are worth quite a bit, though. Maybe I should keep some of those. Imperial Studded Armor. Large knapsack, I will equip that and it will let me carry more. And then maybe I don't even need to drop anything else. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. Yep, I don't even need to drop anything else. I'll just sell a bunch of this stuff when I get into town. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into first person and we're gonna carry on. I'll start harvesting things since I'm supposed to get good at alchemy with this character. What is that? Freaked me out. I'm probably gonna save quite often just because 255 mods and also extreme difficulty. I need to get into the habit of saving often because I'll probably be dying a lot, and also because crashes potentially. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Alright, there are always wolves right up yonder. Oh, what is that? Are there already wolves attacking people up here? That's what it sounds like. Oh, here comes one of them right now. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I can't see. I can't. Oh, here comes a wolf. Oh, shit. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're coming right back after me, huh? I really should. I should have pulled out a close range weapon for that encounter. Where's that other wolf? I know there's another wolf around here. Where'd you get off to now, wolf? Where did you get off to? You went to go get your friends, didn't you? Went to go tell your friends. No telling. I don't know where that wolf went, but it'll probably be back any moment now to bite me in the ass. I should probably go and see what the wolves were actually fighting up there, because there might be some dead bandits I can loot, but later perhaps. This music is all peaceful and my guy is pissed off. Oh my god. He's like, this music is doing nothing to salve my angry soul. It's like those wolves took a chunk out of my ass and I'm pissed. Ah, Riverwood. Hello, Riverwood. I've missed you. It's been a while. A little foggy today, huh? A little bit of fog out. I think I'd kind of like to just chill out by the fire. It still thinks I'm in combat, that's why my expression was so pissy. Well, where the fuck is that wolf then? Maybe I should go find him. Finish him off. Oh well. It's fine. What is happening here? Oh, I thought that was a wolf chasing a girl there for a second.
Lots of game to be caught up there.
Yeah.
You'd be right. Although I do less of that since I married Rosalie. Still, I like to spend the day hunting something for her to cook up in the evening. That woman is a mage when it comes to preparing meals.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, buddy.
Safe travels.
Your voice actor could have probably used a better mic and some EQ and compression and stuff. That's okay. Oh, hello there, Girder. Hey, talk to me, Girder.
Warriors from Hammerfell? We've got curved swords.
Curved swords.
Until next time.
Oh, Girder, you're such a bitch. See, right now I'm just hitting the brackets so I can alter my field of view on the fly, which is pretty cool. I'd like to save a bunch of different camera angles with a bunch of different field of view presets and depth of field presets all into different hotkeys. I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen and you can do all of that in the game. They released camera tools for the players so that you can you can work within all kinds of different parameters and save them and then just like call them up with hotkeys at will, and it's pretty fantastic. I kind of wish it was in every game I play now since then. Watch it, kid. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop off at the trader here and sell some of the stuff I looted off those dead bandits and Imperial soldiers. And you may notice I've got the Cloaks HDT Physics mod. It's a little wonky sometimes, but it's pretty cool to see them actually physics enabled. So you'll see my cloak is actually reacting to my movements and floating around. It does get a little carried away if you kind of go wild with it, and then also it clips through things like backpacks and quivers and bows. However, almost everything does in this game, like especially if you have the dual sheath mod on. So then you've got like a shield on your back, a backpack on your back, a fur cloak on your back, a quiver on your back, you know, and it's like there are so many things, because I mean with a lot of these mods, with Frostfall you need like these big fur cloaks, and then you need backpacks to increase your carrying capacity, and then you got weapons back there. So I mean, things on your back are just, I can't think of any way to avoid clipping issues with the mods. I know there are ways to put the quiver mounted lower on the back and things like that, but things are gonna clip, basically, is what I'm saying, no matter what I do. So wow, you look a lot better than in the standard game. There must be a mod I have that altered her. Man, I think she's way outside of your league now, Lucan. Anyways, here, I've got some stuff for you.
Some may call this junk,
Why are there a bunch of actual shoppers in here? Oh, it's the immersive AI mod. I believe that's what it's called. That's pretty cool. It's interesting that they have torches out when it's not really that dark in here, but that's kind of cool too. Okay, so I'm gonna sell him some stuff. Should I keep an Imperial sword? If I'm gonna go one-handed, I might as well go with the mace because it does more damage. So you can have all of those. You can take those. I don't want that. Steel longsword, that's two-handed, right? I'll get rid of the iron mace and keep the steel. You're gonna have to give me a second on the other items. Hold on, Lucan. Let me... Steel longsword. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, well, I might have to keep this steel longsword, Lucan. I'm sorry. But you can have my other one. How's that? You can have the steel sword. Alright. And then I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff for you. I probably should actually keep this shield. Armor 23, value 24, coverage 20, 26, 48, 20. Okay, yeah, the Imperial shield's much better. So I will sell you one and keep the other, and then I'll sell you this. Sell you the gold necklaces, don't want that. Imperial armor, I don't want anything that heavy. Studded armor, wait, did I decide the other one was better? 28, 125. 26, 125. Oh, the studded is actually better. Wait, what about coverage though? 72 versus 72. Okay, in that case, I'll keep one of those and wear it. You can have this. One-handed attacks do 15% more damage. Fuck, I'll keep that. You can have... Okay, scaled boots. I don't think I actually checked these. Armor is 11, warmth is 12. And then there's 8 and 12. So here, you take those and I'll wear this. Scaled bracers might be the same deal. Armor 11, warmth 12. Armor 8, warmth 12. Yeah, so you can have those too. Wait, although the coverage is important to take into account too. The coverage on those is only 6. What's the value like? Oh, they're much more valuable, huh? Alright, well, you can take that. I'll wear the other. Scaled horn armor, 35, 110. Okay, so the armor rating is much better on the scaled horn armor, but the warmth rating is not as good, and I do have to keep that in mind with Frostfall. Maybe I should at least see what it looks like. I'll go back to that here. Take these rings, don't want them. Studded armor. The Imperial studded armor is better, I believe. Yeah, much better, so you can have this. I'm gonna have to check out this scaled horn armor. Hold on a second. Oh, I am apparently naked now. Alright, so I'm gonna need to check this out for a second, Lucan. Hold on a moment. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And that is armor 35, warmth 110 versus armor 28, warmth 125. And it's weight 6. Weight 6. So basically I can choose between more warmth or more armor. I do like the horn one a lot better than the Imperial, so I think I'll sell him the Imperial. I'm actually gonna wear that too. And okay, so I'm gonna sell him this studded armor real quick because I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, I just stole a sword. I just stole a sword. I just stole a sword. I did not mean to steal a sword. I just stole a sword. Oh my god, I didn't mean to steal that sword. Here, have your sword back. I don't even want it. I don't have anything else stolen right now that they're gonna take from me, at least, so that's good. I'll just let them come in and I'll just pay my bounty. He doesn't seem to care though, at least, so I guess that's good. Okay, I was gonna sell this studded armor. I don't want that. I'll keep my potions, thank you very much, and my ingredients and my books. I don't really need all this firewood right now. Actually, you take it all. Oh, he doesn't have enough. Well, let me buy some things from you then, Lucan, I mean to say. I will take your small leather tent bedroll. And I need to go to all. Yes, I will probably take your backpack. Let me look a little bit more. Oh, I at least need a travel lantern for sure. That's gonna come in handy. And some lantern oil. You don't have a travel lantern right now, do you? Damn it. You have a travel cloak. Oh, there it is. Good deal. Oh, you have a water skin too. I'll take one of those. Wolf pelt. What could I make out of that? Spell tome. Oh. Okay, well. You have frostbite, fury. Lesser ward and oak flesh. I think I'll do soothe because soothe reduces my exposure for frostfall. Probably raise zombie would be good considering all the assists increased spawns. I want oak flesh and frostbite and fury. I want all of those. Screw it. Now I gotta go back to my character. And what was I trying to sell him a moment ago? Oh, the firewood. Yeah, take that. Take that firewood from me. I think that's all. I think that's all I can sell him right now. I could sell him some of this food, I guess, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna probably end up needing most of it. So I got 241 left. Let's see if he's got anything that I absolutely have to have that I can afford. A cooking pot. Oh, yeah, I should probably do that because I'm gonna need to cook and boil water. Glass, goat horns. That's the shield I sold him. I don't want that. Don't even care about that. Iron mace, iron helmet, iron ore, knife. I need a hunting knife. Does he have a hunting knife? No. Okay, lantern oil. I should probably get a few of those. And I've got 177 left. Cooking secrets? Riverwood cooking secrets? Interesting. Tankard, studded armor. Oh, you know what? Does he have any empty bottles for filling with water and then subsequently boiling? Or I guess I can just drink out of anything to create my own empty bottle. Never mind that. I will probably get this backpack though. Because I mean, I do have this this knapsack. Where did it go? But it only increases the carrying capacity by 40 points, and it's not very valuable, and it's ugly. I'm gonna sell this to him, and I'm gonna buy his backpack. And then I think I'm good. Hopefully I'll have enough to pay my bounty still, though. I should probably make sure of that. Alright. I think we've done pretty well here. I'm getting out of here. Are you going, Faendal? Because I need through this door. Okay. Alright, so we've made out pretty well there, I think. I feel like that was pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to go in here. I don't need the travel lantern right now because it's broad daylight. I'm going to equip the backpack though. I don't really want the helmet right now. When I get into a battle, I'll do so. Oh, I need to... These are both 15 damage and they're both one-handed, so which should I use? I guess I should have sold him the mace because I'm not going to need both of those. I don't need to favorite the woodcutter's axe either now that I have a real melee weapon in hand. Okay, so we'll do longsword and bow mostly, and I probably should go back and sell him the mace. I just want to make sure I stick with mostly one-handed. Hey, check it out! My backpack automatically equipped my torch, my cooking pot, my tent, and my woodcutter's axe. I love these mods all working in tandem like that, like they're intended to. That is pretty freaking cool. The only problem now is the clipping with the physics-enabled cloak, but oh well, you can't have everything, right? Okay, So what was I going to do? I'm going to sell him that mace because I don't think I want that, actually. I don't think I'm going to end up using it a lot. I've got something else for you, buddy.
Oh, a bit of this, and a bit of that.
Alright, here. Take that.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
What's she doing? What was that? Looked like my guy just about tripped or something. Oh, I'm thirsty. Already thirsty. And I haven't even been playing long. I have some beef stew, some cabbage soup. No longer thirsty and full. That was easy. He's gonna drink his soup out of a tankard. Check this out. Just gulping that soup right down, chunks and all. That was a mighty fine soup right there. I'm gonna save it. And let's see. What is my it's 441. Let me check my stats. Am I tired yet? Not tired. Oh, it looks like I'm pretty good. So I guess maybe I will head on past Riverwood and toward Whiterun. I feel like being in and around the Falkreath area for this character would suit him well as a woodsman type, and I could eventually buy a home there. I almost installed this landlord mod that lets you buy a bunch of homes and then eventually rent them out and earn money that way. I guess I could still do that, but I have the hard-coded limit of 255 mods installed, so I would have to do away with something of less import. But there is a way to merge them and everything. But okay, who sees me right now? Because I want to steal this horse just for a little while. Just for a little while. Ah, fuck, they caught me. Well, they're on to us, horse. We better go. Nobody seems to care a whole lot, though. Later, horse. I'm escaping to freedom. You're stuck there. Should we take Horsey for a swim? Just a little dip. Here. Here, just take a refreshing little dip. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in the current now. We're in the current now. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's hoof it, horse. Let's speed this along. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What have we here? Some sort of immersive patrols thing going on. Who are you people? Man, that is a big sword on that guy's back. I don't have time for you guys. Alright, so I would say that's a pretty good first step and first video to introduce Skyrim Modded to Hell 4K edition with 255 mods installed. So guys, I'm going to end it here for now, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to go back through this video and just make sure the audio balance is all right, the video looks good, the quality looks good, see how big it is. It's going to be frightening to see how big this is because it's going to take forever to upload. Guys, editing and recording in 4K, working with that kind of video footage takes a lot of time and a lot of storage space, and I will also probably have to eventually get some CPU and GPU upgrades in order to keep these 4K videos, depending on the game I'm playing, at higher frame rates so that it's not super sluggish and chugging along, and to be able to put the graphics at the highest settings possible, to bring the highest resolutions and prettiest graphics to you guys that I possibly can. So please consider, if you would, pledging $1 to my Patreon page if you'd like to see me continue to do this, and I appreciate it. And obviously no obligation. If not, I'm going to keep doing it, but it would certainly help me out if you would like to do so. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope this is the first of many to come, and that we don't run into a lot of horrible mod problems, although that can sometimes be entertaining in its own right. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.